In society today, we are being attacked constantly with inauthentic conversations. Fakeness, trying to look cool, trying to be somebody we're not. That is why the Damn Dude podcast is here to have the authentic conversations that need to be had in a way that will make you think and say, Damn Dude. Damn Dude.
What up, everybody? What is good? Welcome to the Damn Dude podcast.
Damn, dude.
This is season 4, episode 16. In total, that makes episode 302. Welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome. I'm your host, California Cal, and this is a show where we have the conversations that need to be had in a way that'll make you think and say, damn, dude.
Damn Dude.
This show exists to help educate, entertain, and make an impact on the different contexts and perspectives that we have in life, because I truly believe and have discovered that the more access we have to different contexts and perspectives at our disposal, the easier, smoother, and just flat out cooler and doper life is. You dig? So welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a beautiful motherfucking day today, because where I live, it's fucking gorgeous right now, and life is very beautiful, and I feel incredibly blessed right now. I should say I feel incredibly blessed as a whole, and being present to my present moment and surroundings and life happenings, I'm pretty whoa, microphone almost down. I'm pretty fucking excited about life, man. Like, just so many cool things are coming to fruition, and really, like, life has just been expanding in such crazy ways, and like just things that are like unbelievable just kind of keep unraveling in a sense. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, life is wild, man, and it feels good to be on a positive swing in life, because I've been getting my ass kicked for a while, man. And like, I've been putting in the work and doing everything. And that was half the battle and why I knew it was so important. Because I'm like, all right, well, like, I'm at one of the lowest points of my life right now, like back at this point. And if I'm at my lowest, what's the hardest thing for me to do about it? Well, I've been to really extreme emotional lows. I've experienced like really crazy hardships, had different levels of PTSD from some crazy things in life. And, you know, it's like, I know how to be good with myself, my feelings, my emotions. I'm pretty fucking emotionally intelligent. And that's like my greatest gift that I have, I would say, is my emotional intelligence, my observational skills, and my ability to be present. So life has been crazy just in terms of everything that's been going on. Like, the last 2 weeks have just been bananas. Like, my whole life feels like it's just leveling up in such the right ways, and the people around me are leveling up in such the right ways. And, you know, just to kind of like recap, I've got a few things to talk about. I guess I'll give you guys a little bit, a little introduction, if you will. Oh, I realized I just skipped the most important part of what I was going to say in sharing what I was just sharing a minute ago, which is that I was looking at, okay, if I'm down in the dumps, if I'm in the shits, if I'm at one of the lowest points of my life, what's the hardest thing for me to do? Well, the hardest thing for me to do would be to talk about it and record it for the world to fucking hear if they wanted to listen. And I did that shit, dude. Like, 302 episodes, man. Like, that's some decent work, right? Like, and each episode's roughly an hour, right? Like, average, that's what the word I was looking for. Average is an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour of content. I look at people who write songs, and it's like, yeah, granted, constructing a song is way harder than putting together a podcast. But like, if you just look at the time that it takes, it's like, fuck, like, that's why I fucking vibe with musicians so much, is because it's like, dude, I understand like the amount of like work and no credit that you have to go through. And it's like, you're just putting your creativity out there, and that shit's a trip. Like, cause there's so much to relate to, right? So anyways, I said I was gonna intro the show. All right, first I'm going to talk about, because I realized I kind of left you guys hanging for a little bit. I don't know. I wanted to let that last podcast run for a little bit. That's just what I fucking felt I was supposed to do, and that's what I did. So I did that. But what we'll be getting into today is what it's like working for Amazon. Crazy shit. Going to Yamamoto Boss's not second, but performance. I talked about the last one. I was considering that the first one in terms of the weeks and the way I had my calendar planned out. That was the first one. That was the second one. That's what I mean by that. Yamamoto's concert, off the fucking charts. His album release party for Summertime Boss was fucking off the charts. Went to my son's concert in downtown with his band performing. No Great Tape. One of the dopest fucking concerts I've ever been to, ever. Like, dude, my son, Nate, fucking brought the place down. Like, we'll get into that. It was fucking phenomenal, dude. The amount of people there, like, it was just, oh my good. I could not be any more proud, dude. Going to the OB Street Fair. My lady and I basically in this crazy way, like, just set our relationship free in like the craziest ways possible. And it's fucking sick, dude. Like, I'll share about that and what I mean by that and all of that. And basically talking about the power of raw authenticity. You dig? So let's get into this motherfucking show, you guys. I realized that was a long ass intro, and I'm practicing intros because that's just hard for me. So let's fucking do this shit. I should just tease it instead of tell too much about it. But like, I realize what it is with me. Everything is deep. Like, I like to interpret things from a deep point of view and perspective frequently and often. So that's why I do that. I realize I've learned so much about myself in these last 2 weeks. It's fucking unbelievable. So it feels like kind of hard for me to talk about Amazon right now because I'm kind of disconnected from it. But I realize I need to talk about it because recording it from this point is as fresh as it's gonna fucking get from this point forwards. So dude, what it was like working for Amazon. Fuck, dude. Crazy. Cool experience for sure. Cool people. It's fun in a lot of ways if you make it fun for yourself. The main thing though is it's fucking dangerous. Like, it's just flat out dangerous. Like, people get bit by dogs all the time. And this is the thing. It's not Amazon's fault. Like, they're actually really good about like dog warnings and tell you all these things on your phone. They give you a phone for when you're out delivering. And I'm speaking on behalf of being a delivery driver for them, running routes. Pick up all your stuff at the warehouse. You load your own truck. At the point that I got hired, you didn't do any ride-alongs when you got hired. There was no interview. Like, you just go in and you fucking sit for training. You watch all these videos and then you go do the test with a big truck with fucking some people in the parking lot at the mall that's like half empty, and you do the training. And like, it's basically if you can not crash and parallel park the truck in between a cone and a bush, then you're qualified. So as I'm there, it's like I do the training, I do no ride along, I just kind of get told what the job is. And that kind of like tripped me out a bit because I'm like, fuck, like I'm trying to do a ride along. Like, how am I supposed to know what's what, you know? And so I don't know. Fortunately, though, what's crazy is it's so systematized it's everything's self-explanatory. Like, as long as you're not like psyching yourself out or like hyped yourself up on on like making yourself nervous or thinking it's going to be all like bigger than it is or like a bigger deal than it really is, then you can miss it. But like literally, if you just read the signs and follow what your phone tells you to do exactly, and basically like what the people in charge want you to look out for or like be aware of that day or to do extra good on or whatever, right? Like that's really about it. Otherwise it's all self-explanatory. Like you go to the first station, one guy says go in this lane, and then all the numbers are, all the lanes and everything are all numbered. There's signs, there's people like, okay, go this way, okay, park here, okay, stop, okay. And then you fucking get your little phone, you go and you scan all the carts. And the carts is what has all the packages inside of boxes, inside of like these tote bag things. And you load all these tote bags and order in your truck, and then you fucking go and you deliver this shit. And it's cool, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's pretty dope. It's what blew my mind the most was seeing the level of operation that they were at. Like the way that some of these routes were routed, I'm like, this is fucking phenomenal that anybody or thing can even put this together, dude. Like, I feel like it's AI that loads the routes, but I feel like it's a person who has to control the AI. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's my own opinion. I honestly have no idea. But it's fucking crazy, dude. Like the systems that they have are ridiculously like simple and complex. It's like running around the world like on this crazy multi-billion people and dollar scale. And it's crazy because like my interpretation was that like, oh, only rich people like order shit off Amazon, really. And then like come to find out it's like, no, dude, like I'm in the ghetto most of the time. And it surprised me the amount of people that just ordered so much crazy bullshit that live in the hood. And it's like, damn, why are you ordering all this shit? This is wild, man. Like you really got to see like the American, like I don't know, I'm just making this term up, but it's like the American consumer gluttony, like the gluttony of consumerism in America here is just crazy. Like how lazy and easy it is to just, I want one of these because it was flashed in front of my face. It's like, hold on, like you didn't even want that ever. Like, why are you buying that right now? Let's slow down a little bit. But like it's a trip, dude. So it's cool getting to go to all these different neighborhoods. And in my experience, like what happens is like what I was foreseeing was, okay, I grab this and then I'm on the road driving, and then I drop this and then I'm on the road driving. And it's not like that. How it is in real life, in my experience, was you get in your van, you load your van from the warehouse, your truck, whatever you're using, and then you drive from the warehouse to your destination. And for me, literally 99% of the time I was on the freeway driving at least like 30 minutes away was my like delivery area. So the thing where I think where a lot of people get it confused is like, because you only see your Amazon guy kind of just like pass by sort of deal. He's like, stop, and then like keeps going. But like what happens though is like, it's literally like every couple houses you're stopping and dropping off packages, every couple's houses. So let's say you take a typical like suburban neighborhood or like a hood ass neighborhood, and like, oh, okay, those are two different scenarios. But like a suburban neighborhood where it's just like house, just like, you know, like medium sized houses all down a row. And you got to go, and it's like you're dropping off to each one of them, one after another. You run up, you take a picture, and then you go like 2 houses down, and then you hop out, you deliver packages to like 3 or 4, like 2, 3, 4 houses, and then you jump back in your truck, and then you drive like 200 feet, park, put your seat. So here's the thing. It's like, I know that doesn't sound crazy. So let me actually describe this. And I know it's going to sound crazy because it fucking is, and it makes you crazy. They have to follow their protocols. So that's where I think, and what I heard is that with the newer EVs, the electric vehicle vans that they use, that they're like easier and more like people friendly. In terms of everything I'm about to explain. So like what it looks like is like, so you're driving, right? You get to your location, you stop, you put your hazards on, you pull the parking brake, turn the car off, unbuckle your seatbelt. And you got to do these things in this order too. So like you do that, take your keys, go, depending if you sorted your packages or not, you either have to sort them or you've already sorted them at the warehouse. And then you take those, you run them up to the door, take a fucking picture, follow whatever instructions, and then you run back into the van. Get back into the van, close the door, sit down, put your seatbelt on, put the key in, start the car, put down the e-brake, drive about like two house lengths, stop, put the e-brake on, turn the car off, take off your seatbelt, get up, open the door, grab the package, run to the house, take a picture, follow whatever instructions, run away from the dog, whatever the fuck is going on up there, move swiftly around some meth heads, whatever's cracking off, try not to get hit by toenails by some fucking old uncle, out there smoking a cigarette, clipping his toenails, flying everywhere. Like, so then you run back in your car, exact same thing, sit down, seatbelt, ignition, e-brake, boom, drive a house or two length, boom, same thing, e-brake, seatbelt, keys, run. And you have to close the door every single fucking time on like the vans that they have the most of. So it's like, it sucks that it's so fucking hard, dude. Like you get weird ass muscles that are all sore because it's like you can only use your right hand to do the e-brake. And then it's like you stand up, like using, like pushing off the wheel with your left hand. And then to open the big fucking sliding door, you can only use your right hand because your left hand won't fit in because of the angle of this box thing on it. So it's like, it's a lot of these little things that's the most annoying part about it. Like the job itself and the act of delivering the package and taking a picture and then coming back and driving around, that's not the hard part. It's that little repetitiveness. Then the other part that people don't talk about is like, you have to actually follow the road rules, like actually factually, Jackson faction. Like for a fact, you have to follow the rules, which means like when you come to a stop sign, your odometer has to zero out. Otherwise, the little camera thing, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of it, but well, yeah, no, the Netrodyne system, that's the camera. It's an AI camera, and it basically is like a tell-all thing. It monitors you at all time. And then it watches the whole road and it monitors your whole vehicle's like driving habits or whatever. So it's like if you slam on the brakes too hard, like it knows. If you accelerate too hard, it knows. If you like play with your phone, it knows. If you're driving too close to somebody, it knows. If you're speeding, it knows. So that's the thing, is like you have to drive the speed limit. You have to come to these complete stops. You have to seatbelt in like the exact driving test law, like rule, like state rule order, right? Like you have to like actually factually do all those things. They encourage you to like wait a moment if you're at a stoplight and just to kind of like 1, 2, 3, and then you go, just so you fucking avoid anybody flying by. It's like all these extra safety precautions, which that's cool. I get it. Right. But it's tricky when, especially if you drive in California, it's like, how we drive out here, like in the big cities, it's like we're fucking crazy out here. So it's such a different thing. It's like 99% of the time you don't stop at a stop sign entirely if there's no like traffic that forces you to. Like it's rare that people do. I mean, literally just go fucking watch people at a stop sign for 5 minutes. You'll see. So it's pretty crazy working for them. It was like, you have to make sure you bring water. The other crazy part is like, if you have to go pee, that's hard. If you're a dude, you could like go in the back, probably pee in a bottle. I don't think you're supposed to say that, but if you're a girl, I don't know what you got to do, because what happens is you're in these neighborhoods for so long, and there's 360 surveillance on the whole camera, on the whole car the whole time. So it's like, you really got to like pay attention. It's a trip to be monitored like that. Like, and this camera talks to speeding or distracted driving or what, like everything, dude. Like one time I was like grabbing snacks out of my backpack, and I guess I was looking like at like in my backpack for like I don't know, a second or two too long, and the fucking camera started yelling at me like distracted driving, distracted driving. I was like, oh shit. Or like if you get a ticket with the company, you get a write-up. If like you have a driving infraction, the company gives you a write-up. You have a driving credit score, and it's kind of cool just to like gauge where your driving's at. Or like what your, like they have ratings for everything you do. So like your package delivery percentage, you know, or like successes or screw ups or whatever it is, right? And then also like your driving score and all of that shit. So it's interesting. Like I said, it's fascinating to learn. And when you're there training, it's like you get the impression that, oh, cool, this lunchroom's cool. Like they've got, or the break room's sick. Like they got games, they got TVs, they got fucking like study rooms, they got music rooms, like whatever, right? Depending what location you're at. And it's exciting, but the thing is like if you're a delivery driver, you're like never at the warehouse. You're out in this town the whole time, in the city. You're in these neighborhoods the whole time. So that's what was trippy to me, is like I would be in these neighborhoods driving for like drive stop, drive stop, drive stop, drive stop, drive stop, or like drive stop, get out, drive stop, get out, drive stop, get out, and then like just over and over and over, to where it's like I would forget where I was at. I'm like, I don't even know what neighborhood I'm in anymore. Like I forgot where the main road is at by this point, because it's like I've been up and down these streets and around and around and around and around. All I'm seeing is houses the whole fucking time, that it's like I forget where the fuck I'm at, right? And that tripped me out, because I'm very good with directions and navigating and navigation. So for me to be like, where the fuck am I? And I'm like thinking as hard as I can. I'm using all my visual clues. I'm like, I literally don't know if I'm in fucking like City Heights or Lemon Grove or like where I'm at. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm in Lake Murray down some like cut. Like, how the fuck? Like, this looks exactly like there. Or oh, I'm in Sherman Heights. Like, damn. Like, Lake Murray's nice. But it's like, that doesn't mean that some of the buildings and like the end of the road and the houses or whatever don't look the fucking same or reminiscent, especially when all you're doing is circling around in them. So in ways for myself personally, and there's nothing on the company, I'm not saying anything bad about the company. They were cool. It was all cool, honestly. Yeah, it just felt so fucking dangerous and scary, because I was getting chased by dogs fucking constantly. The amount of times I had to jump a fence or climb up on a wall or climb a pillar, or like fucking play pickle with like around a chair or a trash can with a dog that's like legit trying to fucking like eat my fucking shit. Like, damn, man. I don't whoa, sorry, hold on. Just dropped my doggone phone. No, it's crazy, dude. So that's what it was like working for them. It's hot, sweaty. I always had to, not always, in the summertime for sure, you got to bring an extra shirt or some shit, and a gallon of water, a cooler with your own food, like healthy shit. If you eat anything heavy, like you're fucked. I only ate like heavy, or not even like heavy, but like a hamburger or some shit, like once or twice, and it just fucked me up, dude. I'm like, I can't keep running with a fucking hamburger in my stomach. Like, this is gross, dude. So it's like I would just learn to pack fruits and snacks and like nuts and berries and just like shit like that, beef jerky, water, kombucha, and you know, just good stuff just to keep me going. Like, once I switched to like, I was eating grass-fed beef jerky with no seed oils or any weird shit, and that and kombucha and nuts and cheese, and like I was just on fire, dude. Oh, and fruit, like strawberries and kiwis. Those are my two favorite fruits, strawberries and kiwis, and passion fruit and soursop, but we don't have soursop around here. But anyways, yeah, it's you have to plan for that. And then also, here's the other part, and I'll be done with this subject, which is, on average, if you have like a regular route, you can expect to be run, jog, walking, lifting things and yourself for anywhere from about 6 to 14 miles a day. So you're gonna get in fucking shape fast. I'll tell you. Unless you're eating trash. But anyways, it's like if you eat decent and you do that shit, you're gonna get in shape, you're gonna be outdoors. If you're good with dogs, then that danger factor is not as big. But the thing is like if you don't make your deliveries, if you have a lot of returns, your credit score goes down and you get called and canceled for more days out of the week. And you don't get delivery routes and you get the shorter days and the crappier routes. And it's like, fuck that. So you got to keep your credit up, your score up if you're going to do that. Nextly, went to the Yamamoto Boss performance and album release party for Summertime Boss.
Damn, dude.
That shit was dope as fuck. He brought the house down. It was fucking dope. Fuck, man. Yamamoto, you listen to this, bro? You killed that shit, man. The new album is fucking fire. It is just crazy, dude. The song Twisted is my favorite song right now. For me, it depends what mood I'm in is what hits different. But right now, I can't stop listening to that song. The whole album's been on repeat. And if I'm listening to music, then that means at least like a handful of other people are listening to that same music just the way I am around my house and my car or whatever. So everybody fucks with it. It's fucking dope, man. Great work. It's just a work of art, man. I didn't think, no, that's not true. I was gonna say, I didn't think he topped the first one, but no, it's different. When you told me it was different, I was kind of like, all right. Like, but then when you showed me the songs, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, before it came out, I got to hear some of them, and that shit was fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, so good. And I'm like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, wow. So we went to that. He performed it. Fucking, he leveled up his performance skills, his connecting with the crowd, his energy flow, just bringing people in. Like, there was people you could see looking with some hating ass looks or confused or they didn't know what was going on. And then at the end of it, they're bobbing their head to like the last 3 songs, like just feeling it. You couldn't not. It's too good. So props to you, bro. Fucking much love, man. Nothing but love. The great work. That shit is incredible. And I also want to say thank you for coming to Nate's performance too. That shit meant a lot for you to come through. Appreciate you being a man of your word. Thank you for that. That shit was tight, dude. And so everybody go download, go purchase Summertime Boss by Yamamoto Boss. Go follow him at Yamamoto_boss on Instagram or anywhere really. He's active with it. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's safe to be a fan. Truly, just give it a try. Right? Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with finding new dope music that's fucking like good for you and is real as fuck by like a dope ass individual in real life? Right? Like, what the fuck, dude? So everybody go get that shit. Yamamoto Boss, Summertime Boss. Find it everywhere. The performance downtown, off the charts. Incredible. Keep it up. You guys are going to be hearing more. I had mentioned, and I'll hit him up about doing another podcast soon. Get you guys caught up on everything that's going on with that new album. Next, shout out to No Gray Tape, the band. That's my son's band he's in, and I'm telling you guys, they performed at Music Box over this weekend, and that's what I'm saying. Yamamoto came through for me, Meg, Yamamoto. We all showed up there, and it was just off the fucking charts, dude. One of the sickest fucking performances I've ever been to. Like rock is not the main music that I listen to, but I appreciate it. I love it. I feel it. I get it. It's just not my like number one go-to. But when I'm telling you, of everything I've ever been to, like, I've been to a lot of sick ass rock concerts. And prior to this, the best performance I'd ever been to was seeing Mars Volta and System of a Down live at Sports Arena back in 2002, I want to say. 2001, 2000. I want to say 2002 because I was already, yeah. So back around 2002, I went to the System of a Down concert with some of my homies from work, Miguel and Birdman. Shout out to you guys. It's been a minute. Fuck. And it was just completely off the charts, dude. It was like the energy, the fucking performance, just everything was so good. I'm like, and it was so intense. Like, for me, I love intensity. I'm a very intense person and I love that. I also am understanding like the art of flow and all of that too. Like, I'm learning so much about that and I'll get into that too. But anyways, like, I appreciate intensity. Like, I love that pressure, I guess. And that System of a Down concert brought that intensity for me. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm like feeling it, dude. And dude, this performance, No Great Tape over at Music Box, was fucking insane. I'm not even kidding you. Seeing my son rock out, he's lead singer and guitarist, and dude, he is a motherfucking performer. He brought down the whole fucking place. His energy, his intensity, his dancing, the things he practiced. Like, dude, I literally cried twice. Like, it fucked me up. It was just the craziest thing ever. All the girls were screaming. All the guys were screaming. People were like, this is the best shit I've ever fucking experienced. Like, dude, I heard people, like, girls are like, oh my God, like, reaching out hands for him. Just, it was bananas. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm telling you, you guys, and I'm not saying this just because it was my son performing, dude. Oh my goodness, that shit was cracking, on and fucking cracking, dude. It was off the fucking charts. Like, Meg and I kept looking at each other, just jaw dropped, going, can you believe that's fucking Nate? Like, dude, I've never seen anybody perform like this before, dude. The level of intensity and seriousness, I'm like, yes, like, that's that shit, Nate. Like, fuck yes, dude. I am so proud of you, Nate. If you listen to this episode, bro, I fucking love you so fucking much, Nate. You are the coolest motherfucker ever, dude. Like, that's the shit. That's all the shit we've always talked about, dude. And you are, like, not just doing that, you fucking took it and ran with it and, like, did 100 times with it. And, like, it's crazy. I feel so honored to be, like, one of the people you listen to and, like, am able to have a voice in your ear or in what's going on, you know. Like, I'm very grateful for that. And I know how fucking powerful you are. And that's why, from me to you, I've always put the time into us. Like, I understand how special you are, and not because you're successful, but just because of the power that you are and how the fucking being that you are, and not only the son that you are, but the spiritual brother that you are to me. You know what I mean? That understanding that you and I have about that. Like, there's just nothing that can go deeper being connected with another human being for me. So it's like the coolest fucking thing to see my people just go up and fucking kill this shit. Like, it was phenomenal. Like, and that's the thing too. It's like, it was Nate's performance, it was Yamamoto's performance and album release party, and then Nate's performance the next day. And to see just both, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, these are my people? Like, damn, this is fucking sick. And I'm like, man, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course. It's just one of those things, you know? It's like, man, of course. Like, it just makes too much sense. It just is fucking sick, dude. Then at the same time, shout out to Kashi, my little brother Cassius, Kashi SD. You guys need to go follow him as well. A couple things. If you're following this show enough to where you've listened this far, please go follow Yamamoto_boss. Please go follow at No Gray Tape. Please go follow Kashi_SD on Instagram for all of those. Like, for reals. Because these people, if you fuck with them or they fuck with you, I fuck with you. If they fuck with you, I fuck with you. And it's that sort of thing. So it's like, it's just in your best interest to fuck with these people also. And to be supportive. Because why would you not want to support solid people doing good things? And Cash is, bro, this fool, I'm not going to tell the whole thing, obviously, but like, this fool hit me up. He let me hear a rough preview of one of the songs. He's like, dude, this just came to me and I recorded it. Like, there's all sorts. He's just like, dude, there's a new power, a new energy. Like, something's like coming over me. Like, I'm fucking ready, dude. Like, let's fucking big boss hog this shit, you know? Like, and I'm like, and I listened to it this morning. He sent me it at like 4 a.m, which I love, by the way. Because it's like, somebody's like, yo, if you got a homie, a little brother, somebody that you respect and love, who's so excited that they send you something and they thought of you like in the middle of the fucking night, like, dude, check this shit. And like, something that hit me and it's like, it fucked me up. And Cassius, if you listen to this, man, that shit fucked me up. It was like, he said something along the lines of like, dude, like, when I think of like really authentic shit and people who like actually are with authenticity and speak authenticity and recognize it all the way, like that's what made me think of you. And that's how I felt when I recorded this, was like, it just, I had that raw authenticity. And I'm like, and I listen and I'm like, fuck, dude, like, yes, that's the direction. Go, dude. Like, go. That's the fucking direction. Like, yes. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you sharing that with me. And like, for you to share that with me is the best, just like one of the best feeling things I could experience. When people show me their new music before it comes out, like, just know I feel so fucking honored and blessed, and like, I get the power and know that like, when I hear that shit, I'm supercharging that shit with all my energy and anything I can channel through God to help uplift that to the highest degree and the highest vibration that I can, and to put my highest blessing that I can do and vibration and resonance on and with it, for it to land on the ears that it needs to land on.
Damn, dude.
So, like, let's do this shit, you guys. Keep fucking going. Always. Yeah, I'm just so proud of my people, dude. Like, that's so fucking dope. Anybody who's doing something is just off the charts. Next, went to the OB Street Fair with my lady last night. Saw Joe Dreams. Shout out to Joe Dreams, actually, as well. Also, go follow him. And that's Joe Dreams with a Z. At Joe Dreams. You've already heard his song, Slam D, Ego, Slam D, Ego. Or, are you living Joe Dreams? Are you living Joe Dreams? Saw him at the OB Street Fair yesterday too, so what's up to him. You guys go give him a follow. He is grinding. Like, he is everywhere doing the fucking most. And that's fucking dope. So shout out to him. Go give him a follow. He's up to some cool ass shit. But the street fair was dope. Got some bomb ass food. I'm like, it's weird when I go to places and they got all the tents and the little vendors. I'm kind of always like, especially if it's late, because it's like the oil's old, the this is old, the that's old, like whatever the fuck it is, right? Like, it's just not as bomb as if you went into the restaurant. Not always. But that's just been my experience, and it's overpriced and it's extra greasy and it's just like, But like yesterday, dude, everything was just hidden and just was so fucking perfect. There was just so much alignment, parking exactly where I wanted it. We went to go get we wanted a sandwich, and they were like, oh, sorry, we ran out of the meat you guys wanted. And they were like, but actually we had already made one and the guy just canceled it. It's the last one left and the guy literally just rolled it up like 10 seconds ago. Would you like that one? Or like, wait, what? Like, yeah. So literally just like we ordered our food and got piping hot food immediately with no wait. And it was fucking schmack. Got some of the best like snacks we've gotten in a minute. This shit was ridiculous. And it was just cool, man. It was like people were out there smoking heavy last night. Like it was like a whole square mile you could just smell active weed being smoked. And I just loved it. It was just crazy. There's like rock bands on the corner. If you're not familiar with OB Street Fair on a Wednesday night, it's a motherfucking experience. And I encourage you to go see the drum circle, go see just what the fuck people are doing. Like it seems scary as fuck, but it's like if you're like not from here, you're scared of like, you know, people just kind of like looking sketchy or whatever. Like it's honestly pretty fucking safe. It just looks crazy and shit. You can go there and you're fucking fine. Like you don't got to be on extra high alert. Just be aware, you know what I'm saying? But people are cool and you can pretty much do what the fuck ever as long as you're not hurting anybody or hurting nature. So that's pretty dope. Next, this is crazy, is that my girlfriend and we have what I feel like set our relationship free in this crazy capacity lately. And I'm still discovering it and still like it's still like, I don't know, recontextualizing and understanding all the way. So it's like, I don't really know how to talk about it all the way yet. And it's nothing like crazy, but I mean, I guess it is at the same time. But just where it's like, we've just made a shift in our whole relationship and communication and level of authenticity with each other that just set us free in this whole new way where it like recreated who we are to each other. And like, it's basically just like, it's hard, but it's like you have to have people who are putting in the work and being willing to tell the truth about the things, and that, I guess maybe not tell the truth, but to speak on behalf of authentically about things of the past that didn't necessarily need to be shared. But it's like, well, hold on. If that thing in our past that didn't need to be shared exists if it already happened, it already exists, is that going to be positive or negative weight? Or I guess that's the wrong way to say it. But is that going to be like a burden, extra weight added to you? Or is it going to make you feel lighter and happier to have it wrapped up? So like my theory was like, all right, like I want to hear like, well, not I want to, but it was just kind of like, all right, like tell me stuff that would like make me mad about like past relationships or like just whatever, right? Like it could be about anything. And it was like, I'm like, dude, say anything. And like there was a few things that got shared with me that I was like, I started getting pissed and I'm like, exactly. And she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry I said too much. Like, did I fuck shit up? I was like, no, perfect. Like, tell me fucking anything. I'm a fucking G. I can handle this shit. Like, because what it means for me to be able to hear about anything you've ever done in your past, if I can, because it exists in real life, I am man enough to be able to handle what has actually happened in real life.
Damn, dude.
So within that, we're just sharing stories, whatever, crazy shit. It don't even matter. We didn't give a fuck. It's like after a while, it's just like it started becoming like fun. And then our jokes started getting deeper and like raunchier and like being able to just say whatever without any filter. Because as free as most people are with their partner, there's the little filter about, oh, if they knew I did blank, it's like she would be mad, she'd hold it against me, she'd hold it over me, da da da. But if that's the case, then that means your listening and actions of that listening aren't good enough as a man. So that means your listening needs to do better if you're not able to transform what's already happened into lighter, freer energy.
Damn, dude.
So it just is like everything lined up so perfectly. Like my homie Sebastian was asking me questions about just different things about like spirituality and sexuality and the power of it, and conscious sexuality, where it's like bringing much more consciousness to your entire sexuality in every capacity, because one of our chakras is pretty much entirely like a sexual chakra. So it's like, well, with the power of being grounded, we all agree that feeling grounded in life is a powerful and like positive and good thing. That's one of your chakras. So like, why would the next chakra not be powerful, important, or impactful as much as the next one and the next one, and the, right? So it's like, how and why would we not take the time to transform this if we have the ability to? And it's like, yeah, we worked through conversations just fucking steady as fuck, and it was like, it just opened up so much though, like by transforming the old shit to where it's like, no, I can handle anything you can tell me. Like, I am not kidding. Like, you could tell me anything, and I know that I am motherfucking solid. Like, I am fucking solid, and me being able to be that solid equals me being able to be this open to receiving whatever and hearing whatever. For me to be that solid, that automatically makes you that solid, because I'm now holding a line of like what's possible. And because her and I just fucking flow together, it's like, all right, well, what's possible? Damn. And that's what's so exciting about our relationship, is like, I'll show her a level up, and then she'll show me a level up, and then I'll show her a level up, and then she'll show me a level up, and then maybe she'll show me 3 more, and then maybe I'll show her 4 more, and then on the 1, and then what, right? Like, but the point is that like, we literally help each other level up by freeing each other's subconscious in a way that equals more fun, more excitement, more openness, more everything. And it's like, I tell you, like, doing the personal development, doing the work, doing good listening, doing the act of healing my ego, healing all my child bullshit, healing all my stuff, like all the shit that's tucked inside of me, I've fucking rooted it all out. Like, I'm not scared of anything inside of me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really not. And there has been like up to like fucking 2 weeks ago, there was. But at this point, it's like, dude, I have nothing I'm afraid of inside of me. Like, really. And it just feels so fucking good. Like, I feel so liberated and free. It's like I've brought consciousness to my sexuality, not in the sense of like having sex, but what I'm saying is like bringing consciousness to the energy and the spirit and the chakra of sexuality. So it's like I'm aware of the power that it harnesses and like how we can use it. Like my homie Sebastian's always he's been telling me this whole time. I got it, but I just wasn't ready to get it all the way yet. And I fully get it. And it's like, he's like, yeah, this whole idea is about being, and I might be butchering the quote a little bit, but something along the lines of, it's like, yeah, being explosive is cool, but when you can be implosive with all that energy and all that feeling and all that spirit, that energy, like, that's being a transformed individual and like harnessing power, and like literally it supercharges your whole fucking body. And it's like, then from there, it's just more freedom, more freedom, more freedom. And that's what it's about. It's like, I used to think all this, like when people would say sex magic or something, like I couldn't even hear that without my brain like going to some perverted version of things. But it's like, I guess ultimately I don't know. I guess it's like, I'm not the biggest fan of that phrase, but I mean, I guess that's what it is. And it's not like having sex to equal magic. It's like, no, like creating magic through your sexuality is now my new interpretation of what that means. And sexuality doesn't mean the act of sex, right? Like sexuality exists in a whole range of ways. The way you walk can exhibit a version of sexuality. The way you talk or listen or how close you lean in or not or whatever, right? Like those are all versions of sexuality. The tone you speak in, how you dress, how you're interpreted, how you're perceived, how you're received, whatever. So it's like I realized it's so much bigger than that. And because I was so ignorant, like I realizing that the power of setting yourself free with anything, even in terms of like ideas about sex or past sexual things, equal the liberation of your own fucking brain and your partner's fucking brain, because you get to now just fucking say whatever, however, and it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't want to be, yeah, no, okay. I'm not going to tell too much. I'm not trying to be TMI about stuff, but what I'll say is like, I can freely say anything to her because of the level of trust and listening and understanding that we've built. I can literally say anything. Like, I can be as gross and perverted as a man as possible and like mean it. And it's like she knows how to interpret it because I've been completely fucking honest about fucking everything. So it's like, with respect and mindfulness, and that's the key. And I think that's the hardest part. It's like, yeah, you kind of can't just go have this conversation without that pre-setup of like establishing a line of trust and establishing a line of credit that you're trustable enough to be able to have these kinds of conversations with. Because if you get triggered and you fly off the handle about like, you know, like fuck you, like let's say your partner has ex-boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever the fuck, and you know that they've kissed, you know that they've done stuff, and if that person says that, then you're fucking pissed and you're seething. Don't tell me that, I can't hear that. Like, why can't you hear it? It already happened. Like, are you that sensitive that you can't hear a fact about life? Now, obviously there's sensitivity within like a description of something, but it's like, if something is just stated or discovered, why would you be mad if it already fucking happened? You're only mad because it wasn't you that got to do that or experience that. And you wish that it was you. That's why you're upset. Or it's like, oh, how could you? Right? But it's like, if it was you, you probably wouldn't have had that point of view. So it's like, it's fascinating. It's like, well, fuck, we're triggered over literally nothing because we can't go back in time. You know what I mean? It's like being mad that you ate like too much ice cream and cookies and a bag of chips that night 4 years ago. It's like, what's even the point? Right? It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can't talk about that? Why? What were you going through that made you feel and do that? You see how I'm connecting the dots, how this applies all across the board? Now, I'm not saying anybody has to go do exactly what I'm saying, but it's like, I just want people to get the gist of the power of what I'm saying. Where it's like, when we can share things and open up communication on deeper levels with our people, especially our partners, it hits like a crazy refresh button. Like, it's just fucking perfect. And as I contextualize this more, I'll speak more about it. And, you know, like whatever I learn and discover, and I've got good mentors and friends and people I don't even really consider friends anymore. It's just like, you're my brother or sister or not. Like, you know, it's like, no, it's like you're family or not. That's really how I feel like about all the people in my life. It's like, we're family or not. And that's just the level I operate from. And within me saying that, that means I have a lot of people who are, you know, technically, legally, biologically friends, but those are my fucking family. And the people that I fuck with, those are my family. So I'm blessed to have them all. And I'm blessed that they're all fucking cool as fuck people who do cool shit and make incredible things and art and are making history in this world and doing something for our town, our city, our people, our legacy, their legacy. Right? Because it's like, however we have our hand in stuff equals history. So let's put our hand in some good things by freeing our thoughts, freeing our mind, clearing our conscience, and entering a new level of raw, real authenticity. Because that is how we level up, is through real, raw authenticity. And if you're not in the position where you're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship where you can't do that, start with yourself. Start revisiting everything you possibly fucking can about everything, and just start putting love and understanding and make it fun again, right? It's like, I'm like, dude, what I told my girl was like, dude, you are free to like go back and have all your memories of anything be cool. Like anything you ever did with any ex, you can find all of that exciting because you found it exciting when it was in the, like, as it was happening or whatever was going on, right? Like, and I'm like, same for me. It's like whatever I've done, I did, and I thought it was cool or whatever, so that's why I did it. So it's like, well, why not let those memories be fun and free rather than like, oh my gosh, yeah, no, I know, have to lie and minimize everything. It's like, man, fuck that shit, dude. Like, let's just say what the fuck it is, and let's just find each other cooler and cooler and funnier and deeper and hotter, and like, yeah, it's just fucking cool. Like, to have that freedom in your relationship, it's like when you empower your woman, dude, there's nothing more powerful, but you have to know how to stand by it, because when your woman's in her power, you can't just be a lame. Like, you can't just stay stagnant. You gotta be moving in order to stay attractive. And that's what keeps a woman in her power, is like the understanding, or like the ability to be attractive by doing things that an attractive person would continuously do. That doesn't mean necessarily going and getting physically fit only, because if you're still a dumbass, then it just doesn't matter. If you're still ignorant, if you're still like a meathead and just dumb, like, and you lack sensitivity, or like you lack observational skills, or like you lack the ability to see nuance, then it's like it doesn't matter how good you look. But that's the thing, is like the ability to observe nuance and make observations that are deep and profound. Like, that's the shit that makes you attractive. Like, there's times where I've been fucking ugly, overweight, fucking gross beard, whatever. And like, it just didn't matter, because where my mental was at, my energy output was like just fucking on point. So it's like, it's interesting, right? So, and I mean, I realized the contradiction in what I said, where it's like, all right, if I'm overweight, then my energy is, and my energy is super good. I realized if I was overweight, then my energy really wouldn't be as good as it could be. Noted. But you get what I'm saying. So my point is, in every capacity, get authentic with yourself about it. Say what's really real about it. And truly just set yourself free. Like, the world is making that shift. Like, the dimensions are shifting, separating, colliding, however you interpret it. The separation, the leveling up, leveling out, leveling down, it's all so fucking real and in effect that now's not the time to fuck around or stay idle. Like, you gotta start making moves. We have to start making moves. We gotta start doing things that equal freedom for ourselves and the lives that we really want to fucking live. But how can we even know what life we really want to live if we're not able to get authentic about ourselves, about the life that we have already lived?
Damn, dude.
Right? Like, if you can't get real and raw about the life you've already lived, how can you create something real and raw from the life you're currently already living?
Damn, dude.
I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This was, and always will be the Damn Dude motherfucking podcast. This is season 4, episode 16. And this one's history in the books. This episode felt really good. I appreciate you guys. Go download that new Summertime Boss album by Yamamoto Boss. Go make sure you download some music. Go get some merch from No Gray Tape. Go find them everywhere. Go check out and download music and follow from Cashy_SD, CASHY_SD. Go check out his music on YouTube and wherever you can listen to music. Shit fucking slaps, especially if you're from San Diego or you fuck with Mira Mesa at all. You're gonna definitely want to tap in, and it's way more than just put on for my town. It's like he's got some raw storytelling. It's fucking dope. Also go follow Joe Dreams, one of the hardest working men in the city. And go support your people. You dig? If you need solar, go holler at my boy Ali from Solar Fuse at Solar Fuse underscore FU or Solar Fuse. The underscore. At Solar Fuse underscore, that's fused with a Z, FUZE. Tell them Calvin from Damn Dude Podcast sent you to get you all set up. Great people. Go holler at my man Sebastian. He's got everything fucking that you could possibly need to make your life actually doper and cooler. Whether it's coaching, ceremony retreats, any type of healing or energy work or spiritual work or conscious sexuality work or teachings or anything of that sort. Go follow him. Ignite with Sebastian at Ignite with Sebastian, as well as Clean Planet, We Clean Planet at We Clean Planet on Instagram. They are a nonprofit that Sebastian has started. They're all around the world, making cities better, empowering community leaders, and it's just the right thing to do. You dig? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to tell a friend, 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 to tell your best friends, cousins, uncles, pig farming, uncle fucking, pig knuckle, dick and duck and chicken fucking, clicking, clucking, clacking, clucking, bricking, bracking, Charlie shacking, cousin about the Damn Dude motherfucking podcast, and tag him on your post of the Damn Dude podcast on Instagram so that way he could see. Actually, tag at Real California Cow, because I think I'm done using the Damn Dude podcast account. I don't like having two. I'm just putting everything to one. I need to put a thing on the Damn Dude account that says, hey, just go fucking see me here. We're not using this anymore. And do it like that. You dig? So, like I said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Give us a follow at Real California Cow. Otherwise, go tell a friend about the Damn Dude podcast. Share a link. All that good shit. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is the Damn Dude Podcast, Season 4, Episode 16, a.k.a. Episode 302. I got to go teach a lesson right now. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful motherfucking day. Much love. Peace.